What is going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome yourselves back to another zombies video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the radios within Revelations, and specifically focusing on a radio to do with Call of the Dead in today's video. As always, hopefully you enjoy. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It means an awful lot to me. I'm not going to ask for anything. Just enjoy the video. Let's get into it. So, as you may know, we have multiple radios in Revelations to do with our different zombies maps, whether it's Verrucht, Mob of the Dead, Call of the Dead, a few other maps as well. Today we're going to be talking about Call of the Dead because this to me was a very interesting map and a very interesting idea. We knew we had our cast of Call of the Dead who went to Siberia to do some shooting about a zombies film, but everything went wrong, an outbreak happened, then it was our crew fighting for survival against the undead with George A. Romeo as the boss, as that annoying guy who was going to chase you around the map. And the Easter egg in that map was also very interesting because it involved us helping out our crew. Richtoff and Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey, they were trapped, they were locked behind the door in the ship, and it was our job to get the golden rod to them. So it was a very interesting Easter egg. But now listening to these radios from an unknown woman talking about the crew, she tells us some very valuable information. Take a listen.
It's been 6 weeks since the rest of the Call of the Dead cast and crew went missing. Hollywood's lost its fucking mind with this story. An entire production vanishes? Crazy talk. I told you, this is why you don't shoot in Siberia. So with Agent on line 1, Manager on line 2, I needed to sort this quickly. I'd rather have zombies come for me than an agent. That's real horror. I don't need that.
So she starts off talking about how the Call of the Dead crew have gone missing. She says it's mysterious and it's now been 6 weeks. Something's definitely got to be going on because an entire production crew vanishing is weird, but she did tell them not to shoot in Siberia. Now, she then goes on to say some other things, but there is static that interrupts, so it's quite difficult to tell what this unknown woman is saying exactly. But she says, so I have an agent on line 1 and a manager on line 2. I need to sort this quickly. I'd rather that the zombies come for me than an agent. That's real horror. I don't need that. So clearly in the first radio, she's just worried about the Call of the Dead crew going missing. She's trying to sort things out. She's trying to find them, but she doesn't know what happened.
I started going through his research, and good fucking lord, this is a confusing mess. So much shit about time travel, different dimensions. Honestly, I'm not even sure what he's getting into. You can make this stuff up. A mad German scientist, a foul-mouthed American, a drunk Soviet, and a warrior Japanese soldier, all working together?
And the second radio, she says, I started going through his research and good fucking lord, this is a confusing mess. So much shit about time travel, different dimensions. Honestly, I'm not even sure what he knows he's getting into. You couldn't make this stuff up. A mad German scientist, a foul-mouthed American, a drunk Soviet, and a warrior Japanese soldier all working together. It seems like the research that this unknown woman is looking into is the research of George A. Romeo. That's interesting. Why would he do research about time travel, different dimensions, and stuff like that? It would make sense for him to be writing about a mad German scientist who is Richtofen, a foul-mouthed American who is Dempsey, a drunk Soviet who is Nikolai, and a warrior Japanese soldier who is Takeo, all working together. We know George was there at the time as to when they were, although he wasn't exactly involved with the Easter egg. The reason why I would believe it is George that has done this research is because if you listen to the ending outro for Call of the Dead, he says this.
Years ago, I did research for a World War II movie. I came across some old Nazi documents. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Element 115, necromancers, raising the dead, real creepy stuff.
We're completely surrounded! Come on!
The coolest thing? Some of that crazy shit happened right here.
So you see, George talks about him doing research on 115, the Nazis. Then again, maybe the research she is going through is Richtophens. If this woman has travelled to Siberia to find the Call of the Dead crew and she can't find them, they are missing. Maybe she went in the door that was locked where our characters Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai and Dempsey were locked in and found some notes, research of Richtophens that talked about time travel, dimensions and stuff like that. Could it be from one of our other Call of the Dead crew members? I'm guessing, we don't know, but from this we see they are still missing. As to what happened to them, they most probably died. They got overrun from the zombies, but no one outside of that truly knows what happened to them. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. There are plenty more within Revelations, so when I get time I will try and deliver them to you guys as well. Leave a like rating, make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more zombies videos, and of course I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.